So what's up, guys? Welcome back to another Unreal Engine 4 game development live stream where we're working with Unreal Engine 4, obviously, using C++, blueprints, the gameplay ability system plugin, and all that good stuff to make a game from scratch. So, I don't know, my green screen's kind of shitty today. Got a harsh outline, but we gotta make do. Maybe it's because my hoodie's up, I don't know, I'm casting a shadow. But last time we were working on converting our code that we had for rotating stuff, and it wasn't working, but then it was because after we disconnected, after I stopped going live, I kind of went back into the code, and I realized we had to return an event reply, so basically handled, kind of like how you did in the blueprints, which makes a lot of sense. So if we were to go look into the UI widget, when you override some of these like functions, so on motion detector or whatever, there's this return value event reply structure, and I wasn't returning that correctly, so it wasn't breaking. So it was breaking. So we were able to fix that. So I'm happy with that. I want to delete that override function, please. No. Thank you. But there is still a problem that I want to solve, and that is with the motion. So obviously when we left click and drag, everything's kind of good there, but this motion is still fucked up. So I gotta look at this. Like, it's not at all matching what I want to do. So we gotta fix that. And it seems like every time I play an editor, my stream quality just drops. I don't get that. I gotta fix that. I don't know why that is in the first place. Let's see. Twitch stream quality lowers when playing Pi UE4. Is there any information about that? Stream lowers quality when tab is in background. Alright, so there's information, because I kind of want to look at this. Oh, that's just for browser stuff. I guess I won't worry about it for now. But let's worry about the actual code. So it's definitely on, so it's none of these. Native mouse button down. So that's fair enough. We could take out these logs that I had. Same thing down here. So on mouse move, and it's right mouse button. So we're doing pan camera, we're getting the cursor, get cursor delta X and Y. So maybe the issue is in this function. So X, Y, Z. So we're making a vector new location. Horizontal pan, vertical pan, and then we're doing some minimums. Maybe we'll have to just first do X. We'll do X by itself and see if that fixes anything. So we'll say const f vector new location equals, so we're gonna do something for X, 0 f so the X is gonna be Actually, do we want to do anything for the X? Spring arm X. So make a new F vector. So Y is what we want to do, right? So we're gonna say F math clamp spring arm Y plus F math another clamp horizontal pan -1 1. And then we want to do -50 50. Get rid of that period. It's gotta be a thing. So we gotta see if let's see if the X works by itself, or if there's something wrong with that logic. That's probably the best way to debug this right now. Show me the money, baby. Okay. So rotation still good. So X is fucked up. For sure. We don't have the logic in this anymore. But we can, because we have source control, do a diff, get the history. Diff against previous revision, and we can see the logic before. So let's just copy this, because we know this was working. Honestly, this doesn't do much. So horizontal pan, we're clamping. Okay. So that's gonna go on my other screen. I think I have the other display up I could put, right? And yeah, it's just a duplicate. Hold on. Display 1, display 3. Yeah. So horizontal pan. So let me just do this one step at a time. So float new horizontal pan equals F math clamp, and we're clamping horizontal pan between -1 and 1. Then we're getting the Y, so we're going to say float new Y position, we'll say equals, and we're going to do so spring arm Y plus new horizontal pan and then we're going to do what? Fmath clamp new Y position between -50 and 50. Can we do that? And then we could just say So 0, new Y position, 0. And then we got the spring arm thing here. So let's see if that gets the movement that I expect. Fingers crossed. Oh, it failed. Discarding return value of function with no discard attribute. Oh, okay. Quote, newer Y position equals. Are they saying these all could be typo? Newer Y position. All right, these are just misspellings. I don't need to worry about that. Should be what I was doing in Blueprint. So yeah, that's still this fucked up. What can I do? Let's try calling the blueprint function. So UE4 C++ call blueprint event. I forget how to do this. Okay, not much. So blueprint native event maybe? So blueprint native event pan camera. So there's my character preview. Blueprint native event. So UE4 C++ blueprint native event. What is that exactly? Is the event declared in C++? It is. I just overrid it. I'm just looking into this. I don't need any kind of advice at the moment. I want to just find this out myself. Okay. Will be generated. Okay, let me just. Am I able to like comment it out entirely? So I need to make the implementation as well. So void pan camera implementation. Load vertical pan. Load horizontal pan. Generate. Okay. Not be specified manually. This is tricky. Let's see. Blueprint native events. Oh, that's from a book. Okay. So you function blueprint native event. He has a blueprint callable. Okay. So like in theory, I don't need this, but then it bitches at me. Okay, now it doesn't bitch at me. And then can I say, oh, thanks for the raid again. How's everybody doing? Thanks, appreciate it. Right now we're struggling, but it's all good. And thanks for the follow, Unlinked too. I appreciate it. So I guess what can I call pan camera? And pass in vertical pan, horizontal pan. Let's hope this compiles. And thanks for the follow ahead again. What's up? How's it going? Right now I'm just struggling to understand how Blueprint native events kind of work through C++, and I'm also trying to fix a bug. So well, we gotta build succeed. So that's good. How's everybody doing? Yeah, it is a headache combo. It's a no bueno. Have a good class, dude. Have a good education, my friend. So, can I call pan camera? So vertical pan, does that go there? And horizontal pan goes down there. But now, let me also check this out of our source. Ah, what the fuck did I just do? Preview character, right click, check out. Yeah, today was a rough day at work for me. Went to the gym afterwards. Ate some Indian food, now I'm here. I'm only gonna stream for maybe close to an hour. I'm kind of tired, but I wanted to get something done today. Thanks for the follow, Fantastic. I hope that's how you pronounce that. Hey. All right, so we gotta go into our character preview UI. Well, it says we're already calling pan camera, so I'm wondering if that event will get called from the blueprint. I'm gonna have to put a print string just to be sure. But if the character moves, then we know it works. So Well, we're not even moving the camera, not character, we're moving the camera. So let's just put a print in for our own sanity check. Print. Hello is enough. Okay, and then hello, yeah. So that just feels like, all right, this is how it was in Blueprint, and it doesn't feel right. Let's just do vertical. All right, so I don't know what happened. What value? All right, we're definitely doing something dumb. Are your boom boots wired some sort of plugin, or are they a feature? Two things. This is still Unreal Engine 4. I'm not using Unreal Engine 5. And yes, it's a plugin. Let me go double check. I believe it's called Magic Node, but electronic nodes. So yeah, I believe it costs some money, but it's pretty nice. Makes things extra kind of fancy looking. So if you're interested in getting it, feel free. All right, so yeah, let's print this location. All right, that just is weird. Did we ever have anything different than what we're seeing here? Let's go source control. History. So we're setting relative like that. Okay, so that's where we added it. All right, we're gonna have to rework this because something just doesn't feel right with this thing. So I'm just gonna have to like update it. I feel like I need to like add world offset. So like that should feel right, but then it doesn't clamp in the position. Let's see. So yeah, that's always going like what? I gotta read this values again. Print vertical pan. So 0. So it's always like negative, like, have you run into any UI5 specific bugs, quirks? I haven't really used Unreal Engine 5. Like, I downloaded the source build and ran, and compiled it and everything, checked it out for a bit, but I haven't really worked with it in any kind of capacity where I can give an opinion. Yeah, we don't need these random variables. So we really gotta start this thing from scratch. I don't know what the fuck happened. It felt so good before being able to move this character in that preview window. Well, the editor looks different just because I have plugins and stuff like that. So why it looks so dark and everything, it's the Darker Nodes plugin. Let's see. Man, we really need to like start this again from scratch. Thank God for source control, huh? So on mouse move, we're getting cursor delta. So this is on mouse move. Alright, we're gonna have to like kind of redo what we did code-wise. So on mouse move, so we won't worry about rotate. But then we'll call what? Event pan, can I say pan camera? Mouse event. Yeah, well, So vertical pan is first, so let me just double check this. Oh, I am fucking dumb. I was just doing it backwards. I think. Yeah, before I even do that, let me make horizontal pan the first property or parameter, and then vertical the second one. I think that's what's fucking me up. I did it fucking backwards. So horizontal pan, vertical. And then the UI, yeah, cursor else, yeah, that should be good. Then horizontal, vertical. Let's just double check that. I think we might have reached our milestone because of that raid. I think we got to 300. Yeah, we got 301 followers. Woo! Road to 300, baby. All right, now we gotta go 400. We gotta keep going. We gotta build the Sherry Berry army. All right, so now just double checking this. Yeah, nothing unnecessary going on in there. Then play your character, be your character. So vertical pan goes there. Horizontal pan goes there. All right, let's see. Let's see if my suspicion was right. Yes. Oh my God. Thank you, Lord. All right. So now we should be able to bring this back into C++. So let's not do that. Let's take that bad boy out. Put that bad boy in. Remove this. Remove that. Okay, we should be good. There. I'll go back in here. Favorite shortcuts in Writer? I don't know. I don't use shortcuts that well. Codebreaker introduced me to the Control D to duplicate the line. So that's good, but I don't know any other parameters, shortcuts, I should say. So let's see if my original code actually works. Do you know any good shortcuts? Because yeah, like, I don't know. I should learn more shortcuts, but like, I'm just not working in Writer every day, so I don't find it very necessary. Oh, my knuckles too. All right, moment of truth. Oh, blueprint error, of course. Makes sense. We'll just nuke the event, and then we'll clean it up once we confirm that we're okay. So J. All right, so fucked up. God damn it. There's shift, double tap for searching a file you want to open. Oh, really? That's nice. Oh. Horizontal pan. Vertical pan. I wonder if that was the problem. Again. I'm in love with the Grist soundtrack, man. Oh, I've been listening to it non-stop. Such a good game. And amazing soundtrack, as usual. Alright, this does not want to compile. Alright. Writer does not want to do anything. Awesome. Oh boy. F5. Run. Jesus. I don't know why it's being a bitch. All right, let's close. Reopen it. Maybe you'll listen to me now. I am in control of you, computer. Not the other way around. Okay, nothing to run. Run hero, please. It's probably gotta load a bunch of shit. Also don't like this taskbar. No, why did it do that? Okay, run now. Nice. I remember back in like a long number of streams ago, we were having so much trouble with compiling, and I was always wanting to compile like hundreds and hundreds of files. So glad we don't have to deal with that shit anymore. Look at us now, Mom. We made it. All right, let's try that again. J. Up. There we go. All right, so that's working. Is your project already that big, or is it just your project structure? It looks like a lot of folders to me. Probably my folder structure. Because, like, you know, this game went through a lot of iterations, so some of these may not be very used right now. That's not that many. You know, I got abilities, I got all these different types of abilities with the gameplay ability system, some custom plugin, not custom plugin, some custom ability tasks that I don't know if I'll need. Some tests for actors, trying to make things more interactive. Some Fox information, attributes for the character. We have the character creator that we're working on now. We have a custom character movement component. We have our cheat manager. We have different components. So I don't think it's that big of a deal. I kind of like the folder structure, kind of keep things, you know, obviously folder structures can always be improved, but I always try to make sure they're as like obvious as possible. All right, so we got this finally working. Oops. So, like, the only reason why I'm declaring these consts is so I don't have to make this thing super long. So I don't have to write like spring arm get relative location .y and put that in here, and then the same thing here. But maybe it doesn't matter. Maybe I can just say that. And then we just could be like, bam. Yeah, we gotta just say X. So now we have one line. Let's just recompile, double check one last time. And then I kind of want to move some of this information into a data asset. So it can easily be controlled, like the whole way you can manipulate things, how fast and like how fast you can rotate, how close you can zoom in. I kind of want those all parameterized into a data asset. Just in the whole mindset, be like, hey, you know, if I were to be working with someone who wasn't technical, how can I give them something that they can easily manipulate and just kind of see what I'm doing and see how it changes everything? So let's just see if we could get that going. So yeah, we got this. So boop, 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 rotate, 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 middle mouse button, boop, put them back. All set good. We can also leave the menu, come back, it needs to reset as well. So we're good there. So yeah, about this data asset. So let's do recent. We gotta do a new C++ class. Show all classes. Data asset. We'll say hero character preview data. Choose folder. Character preview actor probably is the best option. We create the class. Obviously, it's gonna fail to compile because we don't have that whole public private thing set up. We can fix that easily. But maybe I should have that some sort of structure like that. Is technical artist doing shader material stuff? Yes. From my experience, I don't know if you've seen him, but we have a friend, Christoph, who comes in on this channel in the chat and hangs out sometimes. He's a technical artist. He works a lot with materials and shaders, XLSL, HLSL. He also works with blueprints and does stuff there. And he does really cool things. Let me find his Twitter. I can link his Twitter so you can check out like some of the stuff that he does. Christoph. He does a lot of cool stuff. All right, so we have our new data asset. So oh yeah, we also have a character creator. I don't know what I'm doing with that. I gotta figure that out. All right, let's fix this thing. Wait, this just needs to be hero. Then we got what? Make a constructor. I always forget what these things. I have data somewhere else. So data asset. All right, so we don't need a generated thing. Okay, so we don't need to do that. We just gotta put the so yeah, it's literally just properties. I don't actually need to do anything. So what are the properties that we kind of want and or need? So here's our character preview actor. So here we have rotation. So you can say rotation parameters, or can we write it like this? Rotation parameters to control how the preview character can be rotated. So we could say, what is it, a U property? I don't think it has to be because we don't have to access it. So yeah, U property doesn't seem likely. Let's just look at this. Okay, so it is U property. Okay, so U property defaults only. Is it edit defaults only? Yeah, it is. Okay. Category. Rotation. And then we could say what? So in here we have a parameter for rotation rate. Okay, now rotation rate's the thing that we're going into. So, oops. So I guess there's only really one. So it's gonna be float. Well, I guess rotation interpolation speed. And then we can also give it a custom name. I always forget all these new property options, and I always forget where I put them. For C++, U property, display name. I think display name is just what it's called. I think I could say something like display name equals rotation interpolation speed. I don't think that's gonna be necessary just because it is pretty much written the same way, but maybe we would want to give it a custom name. Why is this giving me a problem? I guess I could say rotation chirp speed. And then in our character preview, we gotta make another U property, and we also gotta include this class, I'm pretty sure. So include hero. Oh, I gotta put this in quotes. Hero, character, creator, preview actor, data. Then I could just say something along the lines. I don't know if it has to be public or private. Howdy, Soupy Doopy. This is the game dev stuff I was telling you about yesterday. Well, these are scene components. So, all right, we're gonna make this public. Character preview data, but it's also got to be. Oh, you're slightly better today? Nice. Very good. Did you get those chocolates and they made you feel better? I think it's gotta be tsib class of. I don't know if it's gotta be a pointer. I always forget if it needs to be a pointer, but we'll just say that. New property. Edit anywhere. Blueprint read only. Category equals data. I think that should be all we need. Oh, you didn't get those chocolates? That sucks. So I shall do what any good person does, but not understanding, but still wanting to support. Yes, I'm winning. I am winning, Dad. Thanks so much for asking. We were having some code issues before, but we finally got our shit together and fixed the bug. Oh, Mom. Didn't mean to assume your gender. My bad. Alright, missing class limiter. Yeah, my bad. You could be a mom with a penis. I don't know you. Alright, I feel like I'm still doing T subclass of wrong. It's called a dildo. Let's look at our wither system. Maybe we have a T subclass of somewhere. Really certain we do. Okay, I think, all right, we did it that right. Oh, fudge. Yeah, you gotta get your reading on. Reading is super important. I wanted to do some reading today as well, but I'm kind of tired. I got pushed a little late. Super duper. Like, I'm reading a couple of different books. I don't know how effective it really is, but I'm reading this, C++, data structures. I'm reading game feel. whenever I take a poop that's in the bathroom. Sometimes on stream, I read through the Book of Lenses, the game design book, and then I'm also reading this other book on game design. I'm reading like 4 different books, but I don't know how effective it is reading that much. Maybe I should focus on one book at a time. Oh yeah, character preview. We should have a new parameter where we can put in our character data, but we also need to create the character data. So preview character, new data. Oh yeah, I have health data. I have all these data assets I added there customly for no reason. You're reading a non-Twilight vampire book. Nice. Is it anything like Twilight? Do I have any naming conventions for these other data assets? Health, no, player health data. Okay. Character preview data. Now select it. Now there should be in these parameters. Well, I don't want this visible. Hold it right to our current person. All right, so here's that. Okay, so it's not accepting this custom one, which is interesting. Nah, these boys just burst into flames under sunlight. Goddamn. Alright, I definitely did something wrong with this T subclass of. Let me look back at my weather system. .h. Now I should have a reference to an enum. So TRA, it's private stuff. Curves, functions. That's the debug. Quick question. Yeah, what's up? Guess I could just look for the words. No. So you data table. Okay. So maybe I don't need that. Whoops. Bugsy Malone. I know Bugs Bunny and I know Post Malone. Does that count for anything? No, I don't think I've heard of Bugsy Malone. Oh, I have a coworker. I have a coworker who's from the Netherlands, and I brought up the eel riots, and he was like, "What the fuck? How do you know about that?" So there you go. I was able to bring this up to my coworker today. 1974. Damn, that is an old movie. All right, let's try this again. We should have our character preview data stuff. Yes, that's how we want to do it. Okay, that was my bad. We don't need to do T subclass of. Yeah, I don't know how much more my brain can expand. I'm starting to like have really shitty memory. Let me also delete that. We don't need that data. Okay, so now in our character preview data, okay, so it's set to 0 by default. I guess what we want to do instead of setting 0 as the default is in the C++, so the default is 20. So we're gonna make this 20. And then what we need to do now, instead of saying 20 here, we could say character preview data. I mean, I could do also a tertiary thing. I wonder. So I'm gonna say character preview data, and then we're gonna say character preview data dot Not dot. Okay, so that's not available. Public. Okay. So Bugsy Malone. Let me look this up real quick. Bugsy Malone. Huh. No, it doesn't look familiar at all. Is it like Little Rascals? It looks weird. Never seen it before. Random fact 1, tomato sauce was sold as medicine. Random fact number 2, a donkey will sink in quicksand, but a mule won't. What's the difference between a donkey and a mule? Is it density? Alright, now that it's public, we should be able to access it now. Okay, so that should be good. But we should also probably put some warning in here. So if not character preview data, UE log no character preview data available. Okay. I don't know if I should do not or just do equals null paint pointer. Try that. It's better. It's a good watch. Okay. Yeah, I'm down. I want to say I'm down to watch random movies, but I'm usually not because I'm always kind of like anxious about what the movie's gonna be about. But maybe you know, I trust you at this point. So we got the data asset. We have it as 20, and we updated it here. WTF fact of the day. It's the new. Oh man, okay. I can't watch that. I got to focus on my project. I'll watch it later. All right, let me minimize this one function because that's huge. Zoom in. We know that works. We don't need delta open or tick, I should say. Rotate character. We know that works. Pan camera. Oh yeah, rotate character is what we were working on. So in theory, if we now go into our data asset, because it is linked into our character creator or character preview actor, we should be able to manipulate how fast we're rotating him on the fly instead of going into the code. So in general, like in theory, if we were to have another designer on board who isn't technical and he's like, hey, how can I easily update how fast this guy's rotating when you rotate him? Boom. We got in the data asset, yeah, bitch. So let's double check, make sure the data asset is linked. Okay. So we got 20. So in theory, like it shouldn't feel different now. So we're still able to rotate, so that's good. And that does feel good to me, but hey, maybe we want to say like, oh, maybe 18 feels good, you know, we'll be able to do that. So let's change it to 2. I believe the lower the number, the slower it goes, but I'm probably wrong. Yeah. So that's a 2. So that doesn't feel good. Maybe 15 feels good. And you know, even for even more customization, maybe for the player, we can have sliders that are like, oh, you know, like here you can adjust your speeds and stuff. I really hate how my stream craps out every time I'm playing an editor. I don't understand that. I gotta research that because that's kind of annoying. Where were we? Okay, now we gotta add some more parameters. So rotate's the only one that has anything like that. So now we have different clamps and stuff when it comes to location. So we can pretty much kind of, we'll copy this, we'll give it its own section just because it is translation. So public. We'll call it location. Min vertical offset. Minimum vertical offset. So we said negative 100. Oh my god. My god. Then we'll do max. Maximum. And that's just going to be 100. Now we should be able to go here again. Maybe it would be best to say float min yeah, okay, we could say float min vertical offset equals character preview data, and then we could say min or negative 100. I guess I could make this const and const float max vertical offset equals, and then I can copy this. Make it a positive 100. And then over here, we can make it min, get max. So let's compile and make sure it's all kosher. Okay, minimal vertical offset, maximum vertical offset. I should definitely add tooltips. But in theory, again, this should just work. Okay. So that broke. Fuck. How did that break? Oh, I didn't min for both. That's what you get for copy pasting. Oops. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. So say for example, hey, we don't want it to be negative 100 and 100. That's too extreme. We can always say like, maybe negative 1550. It's like, that's better, wink wink, you know. So now we gotta do the horizontal. Copy those. So this is gonna be horizontal. Now it's gonna be negative 50 and 50. So min horizontal offset equals character preview data. Then max. Okay, and then we can replace them over here. And then max. Function line might be a little too long, but who cares? Ah, wow. Go put on my favorite song from Journey. All right, so we successfully built. Yay. So again, we have these parameters, and there shouldn't be a difference, but maybe people think that's too much. Then we could say, hey, you know what, minus 35 and 35, for example, and then we should be able to better control it. Now, maybe people think that movement is a little too sensitive. That's where we're clamping like -1 and 1. Like there could be also like other preventative measures you can add in here. You can add actually like clamps into some of these values. So if you know for sure that like -100 and 100 is like the max, you can clamp it in code, like within the U property. But we kind of want to say, hey, go wild. If you're a designer on this project, go wild, see what values work best, and go for it. We're not going to restrict you any kind of way. So we have to do. Can I select all of this and then do Control D? Yeah, I can. Okay. So this next one, yeah, it's all gonna be location. And I wonder, like, how we should separate it out. Should we say, like, you know, minimum, horizontal, or should we say, like, horizontal movement sensitivity? Sensitivity. I can't spell. And we could just say horizontal movement sensitivity. And we could say 1. Then we do this for vertical. And then wherever we have these like -1s, so we'll do another set of consts. If you have never played Journey, I highly recommend it. It's one of those games that made me cry. A lot of games made me cry. I wonder if this is like too unnecessary to be this specific. Because it's like, this call is so long. And this is gonna be vertical. And then I can literally just do this. No? That's weird that I can't just write it like that. Am I missing something? Oh well. If it ain't broke, don't break it. Okay. Oh, there's a Nintendo lo-fi. Interesting. All right. That's really intense. Let me lower that in my ear. All right, so now in theory, we have these new parameters. So horizontal mouse sensitivity, movement sensitivity. So again, nothing should change. There we go, we're good. But maybe we want to decrease it a little bit, maybe 0.5 and 0.5. But now it should be moving a little slower. And that feels decent enough. Now you know I got that UE5 skin. Alright, so that is all well and good. So now we have all this data that we can then, you know, if we wanted to, pass to a designer, be like, okay, this is what you have, what you can control with the character preview that you see. And obviously if we hit enter, we change into a woman, and that still updates correctly. We can move her around and everything like that. So let me look at my list of tasks. If you want that UE5 skin, it's the Darker Nodes plugin. I had it before UE5 got released, so give me some credit. Fix issue with the left and right mouse button preview character, yes. Think about data asset for controlling character manipulation, yes. Okay. So better visualize character preview border. I definitely need to do that. I need to make some sort of art asset, some like, I don't know, like it's gonna be placeholder because I'm not an artist and I don't know who would ever make the art for this game. But provide comment / tool tips and character preview data asset parameters. Move a bit away. My microphone's pretty far away from me. Is that better? All right, create task. So we're good there. So I'll raise the microphone more and stay away from it. Hopefully that's somewhat better for you guys. My bad. No, I don't want notifications. Okay, so we're gonna do the preview border and providing comment tooltips next time, I think. So let us do the usual thing. And let's go into P4. Why is there 4,583 things into this change list? What the fuck? Why is derived data cache being included? That's annoying. We might have to revisit that too. We're gonna deal with it for now. Let's make a new task. Figure out why. Being included in P4 submits. I think that should do the trick. Boom. We'll figure that out next time too. So we did that. I don't think we messed with anything else in blueprints. Yeah, just those three. And now character creator. Oh no, what did I press? Oh fuck. No, don't open anything. No! God damn it. I don't want to open up Visual Studio. Okay, at least it checked out. But yeah, close Visual Studio. We don't need that nonsense. UI. Okay, what else? Nothing in player character. I think that's all that we messed with. So we can submit random data cache plus data asset controllable character preview UI. Oh, that's Legend of Zelda, if I've ever heard one. Yeah, I gotta play around with the mic settings a little bit if I'm popping, because it feels like I'm talking loudly Like I do have filters and compressors and noise and stuff, noise suppression. I hear a knocking. I'm wondering if that's at my door or if it's my neighbors doing something weird. I'll have to check that out. And while this is going, we can open up also GitHub. Ugh, again, GitHub is not opening. I hate this GitHub desktop for whatever reason. It's just not opening up correctly. Yeah, GitHub desktop's just telling me to go fuck myself, I guess. Okay. I'll do a restart after we end the stream. And I'll upload to the GitHub. If you're interested at all in the source code, you can follow me, subscribe on Patreon. You can get access to the source code every time I update it when we live stream. Make sure also subscribe to YouTube, where I have some tutorials, but I also upload these Twitch streams over the next few days after I finish streaming them. What else? Follow me on Twitter, of course, and join the Discord. So thanks for watching, everybody. Since we have more than 3 people, I guess we can raid somebody. Who we want to raid? We could do Auroral Games. I hope that I always forget the syntax for raiding. That should be it. There we go. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. Tomorrow we'll try to play some more games. Hopefully our friend Billy will play. If not, we can continue with We Happy Few, and then we could try also continuing next time on Thursday with more game dev stuff. So thanks to everyone that followed today. We definitely got over 300 followers, which was our milestone, so we did that. Next milestone will be 400. Hopefully we can hit that. So have a good night, guys. See you soon.